Assalamualaikum class, welcome on board. So now we are going to discuss about the surface area of cylinder, which is the next lesson of this series, area and volume of 2D and 3D figures. Here I am Shahbaz Hussain. So moving on to discuss about what is the surface area of cylinder. So the curved surface area of cylinder, we have to discuss first. The curved surface area of cylinder is basically the outer surface of the glass or cup, the outer surface, the curved surface. So if we say that in the figure, we look that this is a blue surface in the cylinder is the basically curved surface area of the cylinder. So curved surface area of cylinder is attached with the circumference of the upper boundary, circumference of the radius. When we attach a circumference with the height, we can say that this is the curved surface area of any rounded figure, any rounded shape, any rounded thing. So the glass or cup or jug, you can say that the outer surface of all the things are the curved surface area of the circular shapes, and the curved surface area of cylinder, which we can say that 2 pi r h. So you can see that there 2 pi r is basically the circumference of the circle, the circumference of the circle. 2 pi r is the boundary of the circle. When we attach the h with this boundary, we can say that this becomes the curved surface area of this cylinder, the curved surface area of the cylinder. So the formula is to calculate the curved surface area of this cylinder is 2 pi r h. Next, moving on, the total surface area. There's two things, the curved surface area and the total surface area of the cylinder. So the total surface area of cylinder is basically the solid surface area of the cylinder, the solid cylinder. If you say that this cylinder is solid, this is closed by upper part and the lower part is closed of the cylinder is, so we can say that the upper one is the circle and the lower one is also a circle. So here we have two circles, so we just add the area of two circles, 2 pi r square. One circle is pi r square, we are going to add to the two circles, so we can say that 2 pi r square. So the surface, total surface area of cylinder is curved surface area plus upper and the lower area of the circle, which is 2 pi r square. So total surface area becomes 2 pi r is plus 2 pi r square. In the next slide, you can see that the net figure, the net shape of the cylinder. So here you can see that this is the curved surface of the cylinder. If it is in the blue color, it is in the blue color, and the upper and the lower lid of the cylinder is round in a circular shape. So if one sided is closed, so here we have just only one base of the cylinder. If the two sided is closed, is like a tin, is like a Pepsi can, Coke can. So the both of the end of the cylinder is closed. When we are going to calculate the surface area of the Pepsi can, so we can calculate the curved surface area as well as adding on the upper and the lower lid of the cylinder, the upper part and the lower part of the cylinder. So this is the figure of the total surface area of the cylinder, and the two circles are congruent, both the circles are congruent. If upper one is a circle is the same radius, then the lower one is also the circle of the same radius. And if you cut it in a piece, so you got a rectangle. When you cut the cylinder in a straight, you get this cylinder in a straight shape, you got this one rectangle. So the curved surface area is basically the circumference of the circle, which is 2 pi r, with the height is 2 pi r h. So what is the difference between curved surface area and the total surface area? You have to think about that. What is the difference between the curved surface area and the total surface area of the cylinder? So think about that and identify both of the formulas and differentiate between them. Next, moving on for the class 4 question. Question number 1 is find the surface area of the cylinder round to nearest 10. So he said that the surface area of the cylinder. Surface area of cylinder means the total surface area of cylinder. If the question is like find the curved surface area, so here it will be mentioned about the curved surface area. So you just use this formula 2 pi r h. No need to use this one 2 pi r square. So here it is. He say that find the surface area of cylinder. So we have to find the total surface area of cylinder. So the surface area of cylinder is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Here r is the radius, h is the height. 2 pi with pi is 3.142 or 22 or 7, or 2 pi is 2 into 10 is 7. 7 is the height, 2 is the radius, 2 pi r square, 2 square is 4. So the calculation is 113 round off 0.1 up to 1 decimal. Surface area, total surface area of cylinder is 113.1 meter square. So surface area, it is the basically area, so it is in square. When the volume, we are going to calculate volume, it will be in cube. Next, moving on, question number 2, he says that a circular fence that is 2 feet high is to be built around the outside of carousel. So carousel is basically the luggage carrier round. It is placed in the airports. So he said that he are going to build a fence about 2 feet high around the carousel. The distance from the center of the carousel of the edge of the fence will be 35 feet. So this is the total edge of the 35 feet, which is the radius of the carousel, circular carousel. What is the area of the fence material that is needed to make the fence around the carousel? So he said that how much material is used to build the fence around the carousel. So we have to find the curved surface area of this material, fencing material. So we have to calculate the curved surface area of the fencing material. So the radius of this fencing material is 35 and height is, he need to be build the height of 2 feet. So height is 2 feet and 35 feet is the total radius. So we just apply the curved surface area, lateral area, outer area. The curved surface area of this fence is 2 pi RH, which is 2 pi 35 into 2, which is for 39.8 feet square. This figure is basically the area of the sheet which is used to build this fence around the carousel. So this is the real life example of the curved surface area of anything. If you are going to mark a boundary around your ground or around or your garden, so you have to build a fence. So you just need a rounding, you just need the radius and you just need the height of the fence where you are going to build around your garden. So you can calculate the total material which you have to require to build this fence or build this bar around your garden. So this is the real life example, question number 2. Next, moving on, question number 3. Question number 3 is a simple one. Calculate the total surface area of the cylinder. He gave us the diameter, which is 8 cm and the height is 10 cm, and he is just simply mark and mention the total surface area of the cylinder. Total surface area. Total surface area means we have to use 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square is the total surface area of the cylinder. The formula is to the total surface area of the cylinder. So you can see that the diameter is 8 cm and the radius is 4 cm. So you just put the values in the formula and you got the answer. 2 pi 4 into 10 plus 2 pi 4 square, it is 80 pi plus 32 pi becomes 112 pi. At this step, this answer is also correct. When you are going to calculate for the P2, it becomes in the decimal places, so 351.9 centimeter square, and when we are going to round off it becomes 352 centimeter square. There is a typing mistake is there, we have centimeter square, so 352 centimeter square is a total surface area of the cylinder. This is, we can say that a solid cylinder closed from upper one and the lower bound. So both end of the cylinder is closed. So these are the classwork questions. By moving on the homework question, these are the statement questions. These are the find the area of the label of a can, where you can see the label around the pineapple can. Here saying that of a tuna with the radius of 5.1 centimeters and the height of 2.9 centimeters. The radius or the label of the can around the pineapple can, you can see that you can calculate the area of this sheet by using the formula of the curved surface area of the cylinder 2 pi RH, by using the can radius and the height of the cylinder can, height of the can or height of the sheet, whatever we are going to label the can. So the height is 2.9 centimeter and the radius 5.1 centimeter. You just use the formula 2 pi RH to calculate this one, and the total surface area of cylinder of candle with the diameter is 4 inches and height of 2.5 inches. Diameter is given, radius is 2 centimeter and the height is 2.5 centimeters. You can apply the formula total surface area of the cylinder. Next, moving on the homework questions. Find the surface area of the E cylinder round to the nearest tenth. So 9 feet is the height, 3 feet is the radius. You just apply the formula total surface area of cylinder. Here is the same, 14 centimeter is the diameter, 7 centimeter is the radius, 10 centimeter is the height. You can apply simply the total surface area of the cylinder, and you can calculate the total surface area of the cylinder by using these values in the formula. So be care about the homework, attach with your teacher, attach with your coordinators, take your lessons regularly, give the response of your homework regularly. Thanks for watching everyone. Take care. Allah Hafiz.